Yo, yo, yo. Let me look at the camera. So, I flashed a brand new idea. I'm gonna try this bunch of videos without a script because I'm gonna save some time. And I got the inspiration from the last video, let's say it first, from this bunch of videos. So, today we got the discomfort comfort loop. What I'm trying to say is, so there's this one day when you, let's say, get up, you want to do something, but everything of your existence pulls away, feels like torture, feels like discomfort. And when you feel like this, you want to do the thing, but there's so much discomfort in it. And what do? You try to cope with comfort, whatever that is. Watch a TikTok, watch some game you like, football, esports, doesn't matter. Some type of comfort. And then, because you wanted to do that thing and you're so tied with that thing, you want to do it, you want to achieve it. But that certain day it plodded with a lot of discomfort. Maybe because you ate something bad yesterday, maybe because the sun is always at the right position at any given time of this movement based action, now movement existence. It's only this right here. You can't be anywhere else. This is the lap of the existence right here. There's nothing else. Anyhow, so while you do that, man, I forgot. So you're trying to cope with comfort, whichever may it be, but you wanted to do the thing, and it's still there. You still want to do it, and then that comfort turns into discomfort because your brain says that's how the brain works. It's really, I want to say, one-dimensional. Maybe it's an insult to this great big boy here, but it really is one-dimensional. Like when you say, that makes it simple, that makes it very powerful as a tool, only if you're conscious of it. So what do I mean by this? When you have missions set from last night, let's say you go to sleep today, I'm gonna do this, and tomorrow this badass MF here says, okay, we're doing that tomorrow. And same with when you wake up. You experience this once or twice in your life. The night you go before you sleep, you don't set an alarm, but you make something so important. Let's say you need to get up at 7 o'clock, and the body automatically wakes up at time you intended to wake up with an alarm. And that's very cool, which means this guy listens to you. It has an intelligence of its own. So you can see that the dimensions here, they operate on their terms. My body doesn't care if I think something or not. He's gonna flush the water anyway, When he says I need to go dump, you go dump. He's the boss. You can control that, but yeah, all I'm trying to say, there are certain things you're not in control with. This spiraled out of the talk, but when you do the comfort, trying to cope with the discomfort, because you set an expectation for the brain, now he produces, because he set himself for a mission, when you don't do the mission, at that moment he gets the information, the new information. He sets an expectation for tomorrow, the information in your head. You're just information, nothing else. You're just an accumulance of information, your society, your parents, your values, just an accumulation in the brain. And this guy says, okay, we got the mission for tomorrow. You get up, tsup. You feel very discomforted to do the thing. And this guy, again from the accumulation accumulated in this life, he says, you know what, this is hard. Maybe you want to try comfort. You try comfort. You say, okay, that sounds comforting. I will try comfort. And then this guy again, with his information, he says, but wait, you want to do this thing. You need to do it. You said you're going to do it. So now I'm going to press the cortisol button. You go do it because he thinks it's important. You made it important to him. And that's the whole suffering in the human nature. But that's good. Cortisol is good in a sense, you know. It makes you do stuff. If there wasn't, maybe I'm wrong about this, maybe to a certain level, like belief and truth. This is a little bit complex, but all I'm trying to say, belief works to get you somewhere. The truth is the truth. Believing is blindly following something, not knowing, not asking if is it real or not. But truth seeking, you go and find out. Anyhow, yeah. All in all, that's it. A fix for this. You gotta probably eat it up. Go beyond the dislikes and likes, you know. What's making you discomforted in a way is your cortisol button, because you made an accumulation information that certain thing is hard. Maybe it is objectively, but when the cortisol button is pushed, it is made into suffering. I had another video about easy and hard. Kind of the same thing. So you set an expectation, you don't do it. Because you don't do it, this guy does cortisol button, go do it. Because you identified with it, you need to do it. That's your growth. Also another thing, discomfort is always growth. Discomfort enough and it turns into comfort. Basically, yeah. Just an observation. I forgot to say in the beginning, this is how I perceive things. As I always say, there's some objectivity in this, because I always ask. I do not believe blindly. I'm always asking the right questions. Yeah, anyhow. It's a really daunting loop. Always I was trying to say is, it stacks upon itself. You feel discomforted, you cope with comfort, that comfort makes more discomfort, that discomfort you want to cope with more comfort, that more comfort creates more discomfort, and you go boo 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 boo. Tell me if you guys ever feel like this in the comments. Describe something, you know. Maybe I'm missing something. Feel free. That was my point. Yeah. Cheers.